Recording started for YouTube. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. More Greedfall in the desperate search for my beloved yet murdered cousin. God, it feels like, I don't know. It's one of those got run over by a truck sort of days this morning. Maybe I'm out of sorts. Maybe my body needs to go and get out of the house, get back to work. The last day of my extended vacation, so I'll be back at work tomorrow. Sort of looking forward to it, but not really. Craft a potion. Oh, we need to craft the potion. Did I take the science perk? I might have. I think I might have. Just so I could do that. The ritual. I also need to find, right, Katasak's weapon and the viscera of the scavenger's organs. Right. Okay, I remember all what we're doing. I remember it all. Find a way to open the door made of roots. Find a question, Sarah. Take a sample. Okay, so I need to head there. In Magasvar. Hey, Arg, what's going on? Always a pleasure. Sure. There, why not? Hopefully, again, really a bit disappointing that Catus, the shaman guy, a bit disappointing that he kicked the bucket, or, you know, had his chest exploded, one way or the other, who can say. And, yeah, hopefully we can find my cousin without it being, you know, too big of an issue. Hopefully his chest is 100% less exploded. Or at least, like, 80% less exploded. He's got, like, a broken rib. Okay, fine. We can probably live with that. Not great on top of, you know, the whole lurgied up to the eyeballs disease he's got going on. But, you know, besides that, he'll be fine. Right? Definitely. Totally. It kind of looks like those are giant, menacing black dogs of horror and death, but it's just the sort of bear Wolverine creatures. Ulgs, I think they're called. I always forget. I know it's something along the lines of Ulg. The game, great intro on its first, like, non-human enemy. The fucking thing exploding out of the ship, and here's a surprise boss fight. That was great. Other boss fights have been equally good, don't get me wrong. The massive, like, sort of tree beastie type monsters I fought. Even that thing in the arena, fair enough. That was pretty rad. Feel like they could have introduced the sort of general fodder enemies, like these things and the flying bat things, a little better. That other than just, yeah, they exist, go kill them. Could have been like, what is that? It's not like anything I've ever seen back at Serena. It's like, it looks a bit like a bear. The guy goes, it looks it, but it's much meaner. Or something like that. Just Explorer, not last time I saw the cousin, he looked like he did 100 right. Yeah, exactly. With the exception of it still had his teeth. Looked like, he decided it would be a great idea to go and pick a fight with a lawnmower, face first. The natives have told us about a giant creature who reigns over the heights. The heights? And the statue we have found could be a depiction of it. Oh god, not that thing. That thing looked like a gargoyle from the hit Disney TV show Gargoyles. It is a large winged beast. Yep, that sounds right. Seems agile and capable of flying. Yep, that would be the wings, yes. Great fucking observation there, Einstein. But its body seems fragile and unprotected. Of course, it is only a depiction. We still have to see one for ourselves to confirm these observations. That's probably this statue, actually, now that I think about it. And this half-buried thing. But still, that is concerning, to a degree.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Hiya! Wow, that fucking... Jesus. Okay, alright. Fucking Pokemon moves over here. The designs for the creatures are cool. So do I. Yep, Scavenger's Organs. We need 3 of these. I was gonna say, these are the Scavengers, right? Because this is certainly the battlefield. Alright, got all their organs. Good stuff. Carved them open. Feasting on, the Fallen here. Although I will say, it's, just any old Scavenger's Organs will do. Like, it's not like they ate our buddy or the shaman or anything. Poor weapon.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
In the city of Hikmet, or craft it at the camp? Well, let's try that. Really appreciate that they give me that option at the end of some missions. Hey, Nathan, what's up? Just warp all over and craft stuff easily. Well, really just warp to where you need to go now that you're done. Yes! Science level 1! Alright, I need more Nightshade. Again, can't emphasize how much you shouldn't put Nightshade in things. It's actually poison. But at least this time it's, like, diluted, I guess? Because the other time it was literally just Nightshade. It's like, oh, ugh. That's not good. Meet with Mev at midnight. Oh, we're meeting her here. At this very camp. Okay, fair enough. Sleep till... I'm just gonna assume nighttime. Alright. And now, Mev is this way. Right? Oh, well. Up and around the horn there. So I don't think the chest exploding would make much difference at this point. I mean... Listen, the cousin, while he wasn't in great shape, he was at least alive? Like, yeah, he had, you know, lurgied up to his eyeballs there. And, definitely rife with illness. But he could still, you know, walk and talk and think. Well, maybe not walk, but he could talk and think for himself. Whereas if his fucking chest explodes out, that's just death. So... definitely worse. Not much worse, but, you know. Ellie, how's it going? We have yet to find... I'm pretty sure feathered caps don't exist in this game, Ellie, unfortunately. The good news is, this game does seem like it's reaching a conclusion, so we might spin the wheel at the end of this stream and find a hot new game. Although Arg tells me it's more likely we'll have one more stream after this. But hey, this week we'll probably see the end of Greedfall and find out what hot new game is getting played on the big old wheel. No offense to Arg, I hope it's not one of the games he recommended. Like Tulip, yeah, exactly. Tulip, but you know. So yeah, no offense to you, Arg. Really hope it's not one of your games.
Are you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
You've had 2 in a row here.
Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We must
Blaze it!
take your place.
Easy joke. Are you drinking the okay, well, there were organs in that, Nightshade, so have fun. You're gonna need a lot of constitution to get through that one.
Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfem. Linkui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam. De talugedon velam. De taragam buledam. De tataminam reloidan. Adotalamen contebedam and antelam verfrag tangom.
Turns out if you translate that, she's just saying, yo, fucking spirits, what's up? Tell me some shit.
Katasak, help me.
Direct translation. Okay, so clearly Cousin's in a bad way. Oh, we're seeing this too.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you. You never should have done that, Katasach. To save one, Renaikse, you put us all.
Vinbar! You son of a bitch!
Different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
Cool name. Oh shit, and then, wait.
What is happening?
Okay, I was gonna say.
Get a hold of yourself.
Were those rocks part of the fucking thing, or? But no. Also, I don't think Katazak died from rocks falling on him.
I cannot believe it.
Chest exploded.
He
Okay.
has returned.
Who has?
Finbar,
Not including today's stream, yeah.
the High King.
It's been overkill even for you. Yeah.
He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine?
I might make
Have
a
you seen the
caveat that it
young,
can't be like
blonde-haired man?
the same
He was
person's
sickly.
game in a row.
Yes. The golden
Maybe. We'll
herb
see.
was
I
dead.
probably, even if I do roll one of
And
your
he was
games,
afraid.
short of Tulip,
Katasach protected him
I
before
won't
he was
bother with
killed
it. I
by
might give it a
Finbar.
miss, but
Leave me now.
we'll see if that's
I am
necessary.
Very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice. I will need
Son
to
of a
return to
bitch,
his
Vinbar.
sanctuary in the north of the island. He must be hiding there.
You know where he is.
Yes, but I wasn't able to enter. I have one seed, but I need another.
Vinbar is a very powerful Doneigad, as well as being the High King. He has access to knowledge that even I cannot attain. He has seen the true face of Enol Mil Frichtim. His secrets must be well kept.
God, how many walls did he have to
And would
climb to
only
learn
have
these
shared them
secrets?
with those he loved the most.
Yes, I must find Seda. She is certainly the only one to know which seed is needed. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach.
Well, he's
In order to
dead
satisfy my
and can't
curiosity,
thank you,
I
so...
betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt.
Also, how did you
What
betray your
remains
king?
for
You
me
didn't
to do
know
is
that
to
he had
pray that I have
killed
done nothing that cannot
Katazak.
be fixed.
Okay, well.
Farewell, Mev.
Feel like you didn't learn you betrayed your king until after you'd done it, but, you know... Therefore, it didn't really motivate your decision-making, is all I'm saying. But yeah, no, hopefully, I don't spin like Prince of Persia or whatever, Damnation was the other one Ark has on the list. Hopefully I don't spin those right away. Again, I might just give him a miss, like the Phoenix Wright ones, where I said, if I roll that again, it's a respin. Although I guess at this point I can put Phoenix Wright Part 2 back on the list of games I'll actually play if I spin it. I need to get to here to do some traveling. I don't know why it only insists on marking, like, the globe that goes kind of the direction of where I want to go when any travel point will do. A bit frustrating. Whee! I also hope I don't get any Mega Man games, because... Ugh. I need to... Alright, round the horn. Am I facing the right way? I am. Alright, so... I do know, I mean, I assume Mega Man Battle Network 6 or whatever is going to be more or less the same as 5. Although, apparently 5 had some mechanics that never returned, which could be good or bad, depending on the mechanic. I don't remember exactly. And then there's Mega Man 0 or whatever, so, I'd like to play Tulip. Honestly, I might just play Tulip. That's kind of what I want to play the most up next. Might just be like, it's my stream, so we're playing Tulip. Dig out the old PS4 and hook that up. Or just emulate it on PS2. One or the other. Probably just the emulation, I'll be perfectly honest. because I don't feel like digging out the old PS2. I should compose the team. Afra, whoop. Afra, you're out. Petrus, you're in. The boys are back, baby. We'll see how I feel when it comes time to choose the game. One could argue that's not fair to the wheel. After all, Hamtaro might get chosen, and who doesn't love Hamtaro? I ask you. It's a rhetorical question, because of course everyone loves Hamtaro. Enter his sanctuary. Find a way to open the door. Oh, wait. This is... Okay. Don't know why you're having me follow this mission when I need to find and question Sarah. Thank you, game. But okay. You're gonna be that way about it. Yes, definitely the plots here.
Left the cavern, Renaigse. And here you are again.
Hello, Michael Sarah.
I have no idea why you suddenly decided to shut us in there, but it matters little. I must know what second seed is required to open the door to the sanctuary. Now, more than ever, we must find Vinbar. He slew Katasak, and he holds my cousin captive.
Vinbar would not have killed Katasak.
Yeah, but he did.
He respected him.
Clearly didn't.
And why would he bother with your cousin?
He's kind of a dick.
I have no idea why, but I know it to be true. The Tierna Hach Kadaktus revealed this to me. Would you accuse her of lying?
No. You are the one who lies like
Oh,
all the
fuck.
other
Got me
Renaigse.
with the no you.
And I thought that I could trust you. I should never have let you enter the cavern. And even less have allowed you to leave there alive. 8 more!
Alright, well, doesn't it always end in violence?
And let's go!
Oh, okay. What? Corrosive diplomacy. Kill. Okay. Alright. It's a good achievement name. Good achievement name. Corrosive diplomacy. That's clever. That's clever. Points for cleverness. Some of us like Hamtaro more than others. Cough Cough 79. Also Noki and Kaida and pretty much anyone who grew up with fucking Hamtaro. Really. This is a magic regen necklace. It's not... I mean, I prefer my HP healing one, and that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna keep this. I'm guessing if I was friendlier with the natives, she would have just given me the seed, or the door, the seed to open the door. Enter and find door, it's up there, okay. And up we go. Alright, we have the second seed through some corrosive diplomacy.
The ritual should work.
As the achievement so rightly said. Didn't grow up with it, never heard of it until 7-9 requested it. Well, it's pretty much what you get. It's an anime about a hamster going on adventures with other hamsters. It's very cute. When you're a kid, and especially in the late 90s, early 2000s, and the internet wasn't really a thing. Like, it was there, but I mean, really, let's be fair, it's nothing compared to what it is today. You watched what anime you could get, and the fun, lighthearted hamster adventure was what we got. It was that, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! That was what we had. Dragon Ball in reruns, but, oh no, not in my house, that's much too violent. You can't watch Dragon Ball. They're fucking killing people in that show. That looks like a trap. Just saying, you know, it's got runes and everything. Alright, it's not. I might have panicked on that one. Barely let me watch Yu-Gi-Oh! They're like, oh, monsters attacking each other. Hell no. I had to sneak Yu-Gi-Oh! That's how strict my parents were. Like, Mom, it's a card game. They're not actually hitting each other. It's just, they're holograms and shit. It's like, nope, they got monsters. I won't let you watch it. I think in reality she just thought it was stupid and didn't want me watching it because it was, you know, garbage she didn't want me getting into. Joke's on her, I'm into it now more than ever. But yeah, no, The Adventures of the Hamster Crew, or the Ham Hams, or whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah, that was fine. Well, well, well. If it isn't the source of all of my problems. Well, that's cool. Can you teach me that? I mean, probably not, but still. Aw, the pork. What are you doing this to the guy for? He doesn't deserve this.
King Vinbar, why?
Good. Yep.
Constantine didn't do
Sums
anything.
up my
He was
argument.
never
Why?
sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes.
Well, no, they're yours.
Your Milfrichtimen saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving.
Is he doing
will
that?
Be the end of us
I don't
all.
think he's
You have
doing
gone
that.
completely mad.
Take it. You are too blind, too renaixed to understand.
Leave him.
Oh, shit. We got Matrix powers up in here. Alright, Vimbar. Whoa, okay, alright, that's cool. Wicked sword. Wow, what a fight. Took me longer to admire his sword than he did to live. He's like, ow! God, that's what that does. That's way better than my rock thing. Oh. He was 1 foot in front of you. How do you miss that? Oh. Oh, dear. Ha. Huh. That's concerning. Aren't you what I killed in the arena? Oh, God. You seem a bit tougher than what I killed in the arena. So to you I say congratulations! Hey, Petrus, upon seeing this, maybe they're correct with their whole religion thing. Because, pretty sure your god doesn't let you do that. So, their god, way better. He's a bird person. Where's that miracle, huh, Petrus? Oh no, they're using demon magic. Fuck, let's worship demons. Clearly they're correct. Look at this thing. Ow. If worshipping angels just gets us, you know, angry and arguing with people, and demons lets us transform into awesome bird monsters, I'm going with the demons 10 times out of 10.
We should be able to approach Constantine now.
You're right. Let's go see.
Lunatic's sorcery. Really, Petrus? There's a fine line between denial and, like, faith. Back when I was more into Western cartoons, Inspector Gadget, not detective, but, you know, that's a really tomato thing. Chip and Dale, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, stuff like that. Didn't get into anime until about 10 or 11 years ago, in 09 or 010. Well, I mean, Hamtaro was on Cartoon Network back when I was a kid. That's where I saw it. Where you saw anime when I was a kid.
Wake up, please, I beg you. Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
If it was Cartoon Network, the other option was WB Kids for Warner Brother Kids. Someone mentioned Hamtaro? Yeah, I'm talking about You freed Constantine from the claws of Vinbar. Yeah, no kidding. We're talking about what I'd be alright with playing when this game's done. Hamtaro, Tulip, Shovel Knight would be fun. Trying to think what else is on there. Oh, Fire Emblem. I'd be down for playing Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. That's been on there for a while. Blue Dragon 2? No, actually. Also, we determined there is no Blue Dragon 2. There are spin-offs on the Nintendo DS. It's not actually a sequel, though. So, it might not even have Jiro in it, 7-9. It is, after all, just a spin-off. Alright, thought there would be more cutscene after that. What's our... Speak to... Okay, nope. Just go and speak to Constantine, I guess. A Jiro-less game. Hey, maybe. I don't know anything about the spin-offs on DS. Other than that they're on DS and they're not sequels. Which, given they are... I keep referring to them as the spin-offs on DS, kind of gives away everything I know about them.
You should get some rest. You're not...
Ooh, he's got, like...
To hell with reason. I've rested long.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on
Uh-oh.
death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear. I assure you.
This is, that aside...
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
Really more...
No, I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually.
You sure you're alright?
Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I?
Because you got...
Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
Yeah, avoid a mirror.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle.
You've seen better.
I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return.
Jiro spin-off.
I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it.
I bet.
In spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site. A place full of magic. I followed his instructions. And all of a sudden... What an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin.
I mean, that's great.
We had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears.
But, like...
And beasts jumped all over us.
You got tree branches growing out of your head, man.
To join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
He seems like himself, so that's nice. He doesn't seem like he's possessed with anything. The problem is he looks like a pizza. Without, like, the cheese on it. Just tomato sauce everywhere. And again, he's got tree branches coming out of his fucking head. Some panacea will fix that. Oh, will it? Alright, cool. Yo, didn't know panacea not only cleared up your skin, but fucking shaved the sticks growing from your skull. We established that unless it's Shovel Knight or Tulip, you're gonna respin if it lands on my requests. Probably. It depends on the game. Like, I don't know, I've never heard of Damnation. I'd never heard of Greedfall either, so, maybe. But more than likely I will respin if it hits your game, just because you've gotten 2 in a row here.
It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Well, yeah, he died helping you. Maybe don't call him a crazy madman. Just saying, out of respect. Also, I might re-roll it if it lands on anything Nathan suggested, because he has terrible taste in games for me to play.
It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Okay, so doesn't mark
Do you
off
have
that I've
any
said that
idea
already.
why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't
Yes,
return to the earth.
7-9, he was.
It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
I mean, a bit, obviously.
Of course. I just want to understand.
Great taste. Don't know about that. He's also suggested Pokemon Coliseum, I think. Not Stadium. Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum. And, Metal Arms glitch in the system. And, like, Hector Badge of Courage or something. He's calling Vinbar Madman. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Insult that guy.
Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Okay.
Donegada. Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible.
I saved your cousin his cakes, but without some damage to his face.
Like a wave
Yeah!
came through me.
And also, I seem to be the only one concerned with it. He has sticks growing out of his skull.
Like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon-Mil Frictamen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they're going to name a successor.
So I need to... Oh, right. I guess, yeah, the new High King, since I need the High King to help me. And I just killed the old High King, so... You know, depending on how you look at it, they're either going to be mad that I killed the High King, or... spin this. The new High King will be super glad that now that he's High King, because the old one's dead, and he'll want to help me. Just casual hair decoration. No, that's growing out of his skull. It's extremely concerning. Arguably more so than the face. They're both concerning, but... Yeah, that is bad. Yet at the same time, he seems like his old self and is claiming he feels better than ever. So, maybe we're the weirdos. You know, what? You don't have branches growing out of your skull? What are you, a nerd? Fucking everyone's doing it. It's the latest craze. The old branch skull treatment. Constan was bonded to the island via native magic, hence the tree branches on his head. Well, I mean... Again, more power to him, I guess. It just looks like that would cause some pain? Certainly ruined any hats he had. You know, they don't fit anymore. He had some Panacea recently. That's why I feel so good. Ah, of course. Silly me. The shaman, after he cut his hand in front of the big stone, quickly slipped him some Panacea. And then, you know, a giant beast came out conveniently, and he was like, oh, damn, now it looks like I know what I'm doing. It's not just the Panacea I'm dealing. Now to find a cure to undo the binding. Well, I mean, again, he says he feels better than ever. Maybe we don't need to undo the binding. Right now, we're just sort of looking for a cure for Malachor that doesn't involve coming to this island, doing a big long ritual, and getting branches in your head. Because, alright, compared to the Malachor, that's probably better, but yeah, it's still a bit cumbersome, don't you think? Hello, sir. bullets for me? Huh? Yes, bullets. 3. God, you're the... Get more bullets, damn you. Shave his hair. He can't wear silly hats anymore. Well, I mean, all he's got is his hair. Or save his hair, excuse me, not shave his hair. Yeah, no, the man's got no more hats. Unless he gets a bigger size. Panacea can't cure the Malachor. That's the one thing it can't do. It did my taxes the other day, and I was like, that's great. Can you cure the Malachor? And he was like, you know, I can't. I was like, yeah, but I had to ask. He was bond to the island in the first place to alleviate the pain and help him with the Malachor. Yeah, but it's a big, long, lengthy process.
Good day, Glendan.
And this guy has way bigger roots than my cousin, so... Can't be part of the Silly Hats Only Club. Well, he can. They just need to be big. Like a massive
Alas,
sombrero or
his
something.
was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him?
Well, yeah.
And you dare come here with his blood on your
Sensing you're mad.
I cannot understand how Katasach trusted you. He was one of the only ones amongst us to give you his friendship.
Okay, but that's because
Now he is dead.
I'm great,
sorry,
and
but your High King did not leave me
the
any
king
choice.
did kill him.
He was at the point of killing my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
That you killed him, there is no doubt. But I do doubt he became the Muttman you describe.
Well, gee, that's convenient for you, isn't it?
And he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Undivorced Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times. But in spite of
can't the one woman like back me up that he's a madman who killed Katasach?
Cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times.
Because she did the whole death ritual thing. She obviously wasn't there to see him, you know,
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
go full mad on me, but... Ah, not Deidre, please. Can they be the guy who likes me? Yeah, Ulan. Make it Ulan. He likes me. Yeah, Ulan. Great guy.
Dunkas and Ulan. I must convince
Gotta
them
be
to help
Ulan.
if they're elected.
I suppose.
Dude, chill. You're their new High King. I'm not. I wish. That'd make this a lot easier. Earn at least one pretender's trust. They're pretenders? Maybe that's not a... Okay, well, we're going with Ulan. You nominate Jiro. Well, bold choice. He doesn't exist in this world. So, gonna go ahead and say no. Yeah, there's Ulan. Okay. Ulan likes me. He's a progressive. Absolutely willing to kill a bitch if they cross him. Definitely go with Ulan. I don't even know the other two, but they sound boring and lame. Actually, from what I understand, Deidre would probably hate me. She's a traditionalist. I don't know much about Dunkas. And Ulan's the progressive, so... I have a codex, right? Hold on. Let me see if I can, yeah, here it is. Not the Merchant Congregation, not Teleme, not the Bridge. Coin Guard, not Natives. Okay, so... Yeah, Deirdre, formidable leader of the Storm Warriors of the village of Vidler. She's a cunning woman whose strength is respected, makes no concessions to shelter or the settlers who committed to invade her island. However, some clans reproach her for her brutal approach and warlike temperament, thinking that a conflict with the newcomers can only bring ruin. Yeah, not a fan. Ulan, love the guy, love the guy. Leader of Seesaw, the Bone Blowers. Right, I forgot they're the Bone Blowers. This clever politician took advantage of the arrival of Outsiders to enrich and enhance the village, who had lost much of its importance following many attacks and kidnappings they had suffered. A supporter of peace, he will do everything in his power to maintain the best relationship possible with the settlers, yet other native clans look at him with a certain mistrust, finding his friendship with the newcomers suspicious. Glendon, who's the other guy? Other guy's not even on here. Dunkas or whatever. Well, fuck that guy. Hey, Ulan, what's up, good buddy? How'd you like to be king?
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King, Vinbar, is dead.
He turned into a bird person. It was weird.
He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it.
Like the sound of that.
I understand that you may be worried about my intentions.
Not really.
But rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity.
This guy gets
by
it.
Creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
Yeah.
There's something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Henon Miel Frichteman.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High King.
Shouldn't that be your job?
It may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
That doesn't seem like a great system. History asked who Joe was, and we learned about Joseph Lister.
Since he fought his last battle nearby.
Joe Mama! Shitty joke predicted the whole lesson. Ah, well. What joke did you make? Because, I mean, the Joe Mama joke is grade A, alright? Top tier shitposty memeing. It's always a large dead tree with you.
The Nardyke will not let you enter without a fight.
Of course not.
Anything else?
Alright, earn it. Yeah, I've got his trust, so, find the legendary crown of the High Kings. That's not a great system for choosing kings. A scavenger hunt? Really? Any old jackass can become king.
To make sure your pretender's intentions are compatible with yours. And if it's not the case, to find another.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Want to be the architects of a future we don't like.
I like that guy. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, it's here? The crown's here.
I must dwell on it.
I nominate the lady with the white cowboy hat. She's not in the running, if you can believe it, to be the fucking embodiment of the Spanish Inquisition. Shockingly not in the running to be a king of a people she's not a part of. Unless you're suggesting the lady I gave the white hat to, she's not important enough. She's just kind of a merry prankster who wanted a hat. Anyway, so, yeah, the legendary crown's just apparently over that way. Let's go get it. Yeah, turns out legendary crown's right over here. Who'd have thought? Crazy. It was so close to this village. Whole time. Kismet, really. But yeah, what's up, Own Name? How's it going? How are you on channel points? Because I'd really like to up the price so that I don't keep getting things on the wheel, but I'm waiting for you to request a game because you've basically earned it at this point. And yeah, other people keep requesting things before I up the price, and it's really getting on my nerves. Because the wheel's getting bigger, and I'm trying to avoid that. Inflation, pretty much, yeah. Means the village idiot too. Just a few feet away from town, kill other people, and went and got the crown. Yeah, that's it. It's like how in Black Panther, it's whoever beats the king in a fist fight becomes king. Remember that big guy at the beginning of the movie? What would have happened if he became king? Real different movie. I love when that movie came out, people were like, this society is viable. And it's like, no. This is a hard monarchy, A. It's literally determined by who can beat up the other one in a fight is your king. And B, they're only this prosperous and successful because an asteroid full of magical elemental rocks landed next to them. Alright? This isn't a viable society. What are you talking about? If our king dresses up like a cat and starts or our president, I guess, dresses up like a cat and starts beating an ass, alright, then maybe. Suffering from success, many viewers famous. Thanks, bigfollows.com. Well, I gotta thank the bots who joined me before bigfollows.com. It's all about the bots. Okay, this guy. Ho! We're gonna dodge around. You seem friendly with your giant spear and everything else about you. Okay, alright. This thing's name is Maga Men, which it's crazy they put the entire state of Texas in this boss fight. Get it? Because they're Maga Men. Jokes! Oh god, I'm dying. Reminds me of a line from Monty Python which goes something like, some watery tart giving a sword to people is not a good way to form government. Yeah, some watery tart distributing swords does not make for a legitimate system of government, I believe is his line. I've always preferred his follow-up, which is, listen, if I went around claiming I was an emperor because some, I believe, watery tart is thrown at that point, or some, like, moistened bitch, I know he calls her at some point. If I go around claiming I'm an emperor because some moistened bitch lobbed a scimitar at me, they'd put me away. And it's like, boy, when you put it that way, you've got a point. There we go. Hey, another achievement. Legend of the Plains. Kill a Plains Guardian. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Bone fragment of the Lord of the Plains. That's just his arm. I'm just ripping this man's arm off. Cool shit. Alrighty. Enter with the High King's Crypt. No one's come here to get his fucking crown. It's not like it was tucked away. It's not even like it was a fucking impressive scavenger hunt. There was just an angry dude in front of the goddamn doorway. Alright, whatever. The Warlord tribe didn't think, yo, let's grab some spears, take this thing down, and declare ourselves king. I guess there was a High King already. It's not like they needed to do that, but still. Probably would have been the smart move. Feel like there'd be something in this room. Alright, moving on. Gonna be the new king? No, I'm getting the crown for somebody. I can't be the new king because I'm an outsider. That would be ridiculous. Renike is the word they keep using. But I have chosen a king I'm going to support. One who's like, oh yeah, peace. Because there's the one who's like, let's just kill everybody. There's the one who's like, peace is good. And then there's a third guy who, I don't know, maybe he's super into money? Don't really know what else there would be in between war and peace. Let's just ignore everybody? That's kind of a policy, I suppose. Not a great one, but it's a policy. Perhaps I should have gone and met with this Dunkas so I could at least judge him properly. What about your cousin? Well, no, he's, I'm choosing a king of the, native people, and my cousin is not a native person. He is from Serene. He can rule over Serene and New Serene all he wants, but, you know, when it comes to the native people, it's... Is that the rib cage of something? Because that's big. That's real big. I'm not sure I want to find out where that thing got... Okay, let's just hope I never find out, shall we? This bodes ill. You know, you make a point, Night Stalker. Well, that was simple. Waiting for the other shoe to drop, yeah, okay. Guess we should...
What are you doing there?
Ah, Deidre. You know, I was just wondering why you hadn't come here.
Those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
Also didn't scatter their bones.
You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for?
Yeah, fucking so are you.
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
That queen will bring terror to the colonists. It is the future of the island you have in your hands. Think long and hard before deciding.
Well, we have a pickle on our hands, because on the one hand, the smart decision is definitely giving it to Ulan. You know, he's already promised to help me. I like his politics. On the other hand, the weird, crazy, batshit evil thing to do, twirl the old mustache, would be to give her the crown. Just saying. Just saying. I really need to consider my options here. Just checked, and that line verbatim is, listen, strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no base for a system of government. Supreme executive power derives from a mandate of the masses, not some farcical aquatic ceremony. I mean, he's not wrong. He makes a point. That said, their system of government laying around in the filth like that is not great either. It's, What are they claiming to be? They're an anarchist something commune? He's talking gibberish most of the time, but he does make a good point regarding Arthur's political system here. Someone just took the king's crown and scattered it around the island. It's a treasure hunt. So what are you gonna do if you're queen? Let's stall this out.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Kefradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monasenaig into their ocean wagons.
They're called boats!
Elsewhere.
You want the crown?
You know what wagons are, but you can't remember the word for boat?
If you give it to me,
you have boats.
And we do not chase away our quarantine. And also, you are on Almanawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
She makes some points. Alright. Or some sort of anarchist community. Yeah, something like that. Yet, they explained that, like, they take it in turns to choose a leader who stays in the castle for, like, a month or something. And then, all policy decisions must be approved by the majority of a council or something. I don't know. It was weird. He was talking complete gibberish. What do I do here? Because the smart thing is to give it to the other guy, but the fun thing would be give it to her. Who do I give this crown to? Do I leave it up to fate? Well, about this sanctuary, this might make or break it.
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon.
Save state. I'm not gonna reload this.
Heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you.
Well,
you may speak to Enon Mil Frichtiman. I swear this to you.
She's making a good case. If we're trying to cure the Malachor, then it doesn't really matter who we side with. If she lets you into Sanctuary, give it to her while twirling the mustache. I mean, definitely the smart move would be keep the crown and give it to Ulan, right? He's the progressive, he wants peace. He's gonna work with us, not against the people we were raised with and my cousin, so I'm giving the crown to her.
Well. It is yours, but I hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me.
Oh, thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedlug and of our warriors.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Honor words given to Karams. We will meet again at Dorchad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalam Seg Karans.
Anyway, Ulan, about the crown. She beat me to it. It's crazy. I like that I failed Dunka supporting me. So, you know, the one I never met doesn't support me. But the other two... Well, I mean, Ulan probably doesn't support me at this point. Just saying. Look up different endings. There's so many different endings for this game. Is there more than one crown? Don't think there is. The whole point is that that's the crown. I don't know what it was doing 5 feet away from the village and this guy didn't bother to go and get it, but still. Pretty sure that was the crown. Why would there be more than one crown? Yeah. You only need one king at a time. He's only got one head. Why would there be more than one crown? Queen, I guess, in this case. Hey! Progressive, right? We made a queen. Now the island is diverse with its authoritarian rule. So all's well that ends well. It'll be fine. Besides, I'm not gonna lie, we've really only kind of fucked up this island since we got here, so maybe killing everyone, telling them to stay away from our fucking island is the way to go. They've got it right. They have cool tree monsters and can turn into bird people. What have we got? Ocean wagons, baby. I know I gave her shit for calling them ocean wagons instead of boats, but I'm gonna be honest, ocean wagon's a pretty fucking cool name for them. So, ocean wagons, baby. Mire Spores, the game has several endings, some good, some bad. Yeah, a game like this, of course it has more than one ending. I imagine, don't get me wrong, I imagine the broad strokes of the endings are more or less the same. It's one of those, here's what happened with all the different groups, various endings type of thing, like the Fallout games love doing. If you've ever played the Fallout games, you'll know what I'm talking about. Fallout New Vegas, for example, revolves around who gets control of the Hoover Dam. Every ending of the game, someone gets control of Hoover Dam. It's just who you happen to be, you know, fighting for that gets control of it. In addition to the Hoover Dam, they give you, like, an epilogue of every group you interacted with and what happens to them now that you've, A, done this ending, and B, your interactions with them throughout the game. But the ending is always, someone gets control of the Hoover Dam. So, broad strokes, it's the same damn ending every time. Return to Dorhagen. Yep, sure, there. Go back to this place. Alright, need any sort of travel point. You're the closest, you'll do. Having different crown for parties and occasions. You're right, this is my going out to the ball crown, this is my, there's a parade crown, this is my hosting a giant feast for a neighboring group of inhabitants crown. This is my trying to seduce women crown. This is my marriage crown because the seducing women crown totally worked. This is my funeral crown because it turns out the woman I seduced didn't like the fact that I kept seducing women. Hate when that happens, but our culture calls for 20 different wives. You know. All kinds of crowns. Thought it was a scavenger hunt and there'd be more than one. I thought I'd at least go further than just outside the village. But no, apparently there was just the one crown in a tomb that everyone knew about, and it was just guarded by a big thing. Which, I mean, fair enough. Sometimes that's all you need for security. There's only one way in, and it's guarded by a big old fuck-off monster.
I've been waiting for you.
That's the Hobbit, yeah. Smog. Ah, he's right over there. But good luck killing him.
I must go and win.
Good luck.
Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Carant now.
I just like spreading chaos.
I keep my promises.
Just when you think I'm predictable. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? I have to kill this now? They're just discussing, like the Pope. We'll wait for the white smoke. More or less, endings have the same general gist, but differ based on if it's good or bad. Yeah, there you go. Very broad strokes, they're the same ending, but your actions through the game determine how good or bad the ending is. There's 4 groups in Fallout New Vegas you can acquire the Hoover Dam for, or fight on their behalf, or however you want to phrase it. And they range from good to bad. So, did you win? Are you... Is she the... She's queen now, right? Okay. She's smiling. That's a good sign. People smile when they're... Hey! Look at that. Influence game. You've influenced the election and made your favorite become High King. Sure. That was a 5% achievement. So, not... People just aren't playing this game. Play the fucking game if you start it. 5% of people that started this game have made it here. Roughly 6 if you want to round up. It was 5.6 or 5.9. I didn't see the exact percentage.
Congratulations, Deirdre. Tearfredi now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it.
Yeah.
I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
About that.
Don't be afraid, Carants. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten your help. But according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Milfrictiman on my own first.
Okay.
Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary in 2 days.
2 days.
Get you inside.
48
I will
minutes.
have enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Tearfredi.
Thank you, Deirdre. I'll be there.
Alan could have snitched by saying she didn't get the crown. That guy did, so he's the new king. It's true.
Unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
Take care of some other missions in the meantime. Wait 2 days and go directly there. Oh, let's do a mission or two. Let's do a mission or two. But thanks for the offer, game. I really appreciate that. Not memeing. That's really cool that they give you the option to just, like, wait around and be like, you can go do the story immediately if you want. I should choose what I do first. Hold on. I should actually pick a mission. Let's see. What do we have? Talk to... Yeah, don't care. I could do that. I'm not doing that. Merchant's Boot. Okay, I'm gonna... Let's just do this. I like the knots after all. Down in here. Alrighty. Got any bullets for me? You know I'm always looking for more bullets. No. Wait. Alright, take it back. 4 bullets this time. Oh, you spoiled me. Much better ring. Ooh, better sword. And I can wield it. But I'm also waiting to get Agility 5 for that awesome blade of goddamn nobody stands in my way anymore. So I think I'll pass on the slightly better sword. Just wait for my next level. Or next point or whatever. Let's go on a water wagon ride. Ah, the water. See, ocean wagon, please. A water wagon would be silly. It's an ocean wagon. As seen, we're on the docks. Really, I can't do the bit. I was gonna look at a boat and be like, ah, that's the best you're gonna give me. Ah, yes, the ocean wagons out on the horizon. Not a single other boat, really. God, fucking. The ocean wagon! Only works on oceans. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, yeah, it's salt water. Yeah, it has to be salt water. It would also work on the Great Salt Lake, but, you know, it's
the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of
a weird exception.
Desade.
Only one boat. Yeah, it's not even close.
And I'm sure you know my companion.
Vasco. Oh, do not worry. The seahorse is in good hands.
Is that the name of a boat, or are we talking about an actual seahorse?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your
the abandoned ocean wagon
of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
Some port. Yeah, it's really not. We got one boat. Maybe they're all out. It's night. Maybe they're out fishing. You know, the old night fishing. Tell me about the ship.
The Admiral
Sorry, the ocean wagon.
Captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me.
Oh, it's the ship, or the ocean wagon I came on. All right, fair enough.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. Committed volunteer from Tuleme. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
Well, why are you suspicious? Yeah.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. Well, you can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else.
Ultimately, your strong suspicion stems from the fact that she's sea-given.
A recent sea-given. She did not join us as a child, but you know how rare volunteers are, especially from Tulane.
Think his suspicion stems from her incredibly suspicious behavior and some fair amount of circumstantial evidence. All right, certainly not enough to convict her, but that's enough to at least question her. What sort of information?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
The truth.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too.
Ah.
She saw some of our machines on board.
Uh-huh.
By searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information.
You probably shouldn't just leave those out. Free tip. Well.
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
She reads the papers. I don't have a paper to do this bit. She just, like, shuffles through the papers. My God, these aren't ocean wagons at all. They're boats. The secret is out. We can't let it reach the sensitive ears of those back in Tuleme. They'll riot in the streets if they know they aren't really ocean wagons, but just boats.
Hello. You need something?
Yeah. Tell me about Alba.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there.
Fair enough.
I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
I guess that's it.
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
What about you, sir?
Captain.
Good day, Jonas.
What can I do for you?
Not the voice I'd have given that guy, but alright.
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare Nauts that joined of her own volition And she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her?
The guy in the
I'd like to
back.
ask her some
I've stayed off the bottle. Don't worry. Glug! His back's turned.
She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
Nah, that'll be it.
I'm afraid I need to be going.
His balls have not dropped. It's true. One day. One day.
Captain, delighted to see you again. We've missed you.
Your voice is deeper than his.
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours.
Oh, it's
Captain.
Flavia. Yeah, alright.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
Not Guild
don't
made a
know her
fortune
very
by closely
well.
guarding their secrets and
Only
essentially
joined
having
our
a monopoly
crew
on
recently,
nautical tech and
but she
info.
pulls her
Yeah,
weight.
no, I get
You
it.
can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
I do.
No, I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid.
It's a bit of a,
These
I guess I'll say
volunteers, we never know
bit
if
of
we can trust them.
bit of a noticeable flaw in the plot where
I need to be off.
this
Perhaps we'll meet later.
Alba
Farewell,
woman,
then.
see, like, she joined up with the Knots and has been on like one ship ride and knows now that navigation has nothing to do with magic and is science and instruments instead. So wouldn't like anyone who gets on a boat know that?
We were told that she was
And
sometimes at the tavern.
surely there should be,
should take
if
her
it's,
there.
you know, done behind closed doors or whatever, there would be things to not let new recruits just see the tech in action, because you'd want to screen them. Otherwise, someone from that alchemist guild could be like, I sure would like to be a knot. Oh, it's instruments! And then immediately just go and tell his buddies. It doesn't seem like the screening process was very strict before this girl suddenly knew that it was all, you know, tech and instruments and had nothing to do with magic instead. Maybe the knots are just sloppy. Maybe that knot in particular is just sloppy. Tavern's up that way. Alright. Ah, yes. Here we have one of the rare land wagons, you see. You can tell because it has wheels and a flat base, unlike those ocean wagons, which the cloth is in a slightly different position, no wheels generally, and the bottom is more curved to accommodate for the ocean and waves. Science, we have technology. I should play Portal at some point. Portal 2, I mean. Well, Portal or Portal 2 for stream. That could be good fun. Portal 1's a really short game. That's like one stream. Portal 2 is probably more like 3 or 4 streams.
All you want, but I'm right, you old drunkard. Not at all. I played that hand honestly. You're so drunk. You see double, that's all. Are you?
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders?
Back at the cheese bar.
You want to see our tough call? You don't know who you're messing with.
My child, I doubt that your job as legate involves managing fights between drunkards.
Yeah, but it's fun. Get the fuck out! I've been a bouncer. Fucking get these guys out of here. Worked as a bouncer for about a year.
We'll allow that to happen. On guard, sir.
Never sword fought. I admit in all my experience bouncing, no one ever pulled a sword on me. That fight's over. I did, there was one time while I was bouncing. I think I've told this story before, but it's a good one. It was like 1 a.m., midnight. It was a while before the bar closed, so I couldn't just, you know, throw the guy out. Or tell him, hey, we're closing soon. But this clearly drunk guy is trying to get into the bar. And, you're not supposed to let guys who are already plastered into the bar because you don't want them getting, you know, alcohol poisoning and just sitting there taking up space, driving other people away. It's not a good look. So you don't let drunks in. So the guy's trying to get into the bar, and I'm like, nah, mate, I can't let you in. And he decides he's gonna pick a fight with me. Obviously, sloppy stance, like shoulders hunched up, feet completely spread apart. Gonna try and tackle me. And it's like, alright, so I'm just gonna trip you up, put my leg inside yours, and pull because you have no balance because you're drunk. It's really easy to do. I recommend doing it if you ever fight somebody who's drunk. Put your leg in between theirs and just pull on, like, the back of their leg. They'll lose balance immediately. He falls to the ground, and, like, $10, $12 of loose change spills out of his front pocket. He had, like, a flannel shirt on. And he just gets up and walks away, having been, you know, slumped to the ground, leaving the money, before I can do anything with it. And I just picked up the coins and kept them. It felt like I beat a boss in Sonic or something. Like, he just dropped all his money and left, and I'm like, this is mine now. Kept it, and he walked away. It was a good night. I like that night. Guy was gonna try and take a swing at me. I see no reason not to just keep that money. Buy a bottle to offer a drink. I could. About this Alba character.
I'm looking for a young Nort. She goes
There's
by
only
the
one
name of
bar.
Alba and sails on Captain
Most of the world's
Reuben's
navigation and such is done behind the scenes, so it's a lot of ship making and controlling, as well as not so good at guarding that info and tech. Well,
Anything else?
but clearly, I should have listened to what he was saying. Clearly, some of it needs to be done on the boat, which if you're transporting people makes it harder to hide. Nothing to see here, get back to being an NPC. Indeed!
I'm looking for a young Nort.
I wouldn't know who that is. He might remember your name.
Oh, fuck, I skipped the important part.
I'm looking for a young...
I wouldn't know who that
Who are
is.
you?
Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your name. Anything else?
I could buy a bottle to offer a drink.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful.
Now I've got a bottle of brandy I can give to, this guy over here. You clearly overheard my conversation.
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern.
I'll have you know I'm arena champion! Show me some respect! Yeah. Seen Alba?
We're looking for a young Nort. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Has she been discussing top secret information?
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you.
We are the worst, like,
Often mistaken
investigator.
for drunken, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
We make the worst investigator. Hello, I'm a legate. Do you happen to know where this woman is? Has she been discussing selling top secret documents or information lately?
Tell me what you saw.
Not the best undercover work there,
Bishop went
champ.
first. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with a Nort, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I
That's
thought
fair,
he'd
Ark.
stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters.
Ho-ho! Got him!
Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend. Do you want to know anything else?
Nah, I'm good. Thanks, mate.
That'll be all,
We
soldier.
gathering evidence for the next case trial. Something like that, yeah. Fosco! I was gonna yell at you for standing on the table, but you know what? Now that I look at it, that's just a really cool trick. Never mind, carry on. That was a cool... I hope he shows me how to do that someday. He gets straight to the point. That's not good for being, like, an investigator. You want to, like, you know... If you're going to trick information out of somebody, you want them to come to the conclusion that they're going to tell you this information, not just, you know, demand the information from them. Fastco is on that guy's cheese. You mean Vasco? That's his name. I don't know what Fastco is. His name's Vasco. Or Vasco. Depending on, you know, how I feel at that exact moment when I say his name. Alright.
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
It's a dead drop.
Well, yeah.
It's suspicious, but it doesn't reveal any secrets or who uses it.
Well, he told us who used it.
We'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but if that's what you want to do...
We haven't got a choice. Alright, well... Let's, crouch down in these bushes. Oh, wait. It's over here somewhere. Is it up top? Jeez, it is up top. Alright. I guess that's a better hiding place, ultimately.
Perfect. We have a great view of the box from here.
Shall we wait here?
Oh, yeah. Wait until night. Don't mind my lamp. Okay. Who have we got? Who have we... I don't see anyone. Oh, wait. There, yeah, there they are. Very, very easy to blend in there. Do I go and catch him, or... He's making a break for it. Yeah, there he goes.
He's only a messenger. We should follow him.
Okay, never mind the fact that I've got a lamp clipped to my belt. And that I'm chasing after you at a sprint. Don't mind that. We definitely didn't see anything. Just coming off of a night jog. Whoo, baby. Yeah. This guy knows night jogs, am I right? Alright. Last time I tried to follow a guy, I didn't do it well enough, so let's keep our distance. Hello, lads. Aha! What have we here? How close can you get? Well, at this point, I can just walk right up to him. Hello!
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us. But I was careful.
No, you weren't.
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and
You
you
weren't.
have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Or will you?
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
Wait, I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Naughts were for sale. My country was interested.
So it is about the
I
secrets.
started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naught who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen.
Probably, since the Naughts would just kill him.
For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Naught you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose.
Here's some money. Not even. It's just I'm charismatic. I didn't even bribe him.
You seem to be telling the truth.
Just twirled the old mustache at him and he spilled the
It's a
beans.
little unsubstantial.
And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Well, I didn't get a choice. But that's fair. If it were up to me, I'd have just killed him. Because, you know, evil. But they didn't let me, so. Yeah, it's not even here's money. It was just, aren't I handsome? And he's like, damn, I can't hide anything from a man that handsome. So he told me. Yo, so chat, what's your pick for Game Awards, huh? Game of the Year. What are we thinking?
Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Nords.
My Game of the Year isn't on the list, so...
remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your
Blue Dragon.
to several buyers. The
You're,
citizen we met did not win
about
the bid.
15 years late, actually.
My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Toleme. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
Eh,
This
why
is a
not?
trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
Do this before I, hit up, the King's mission over there. Or Queen, I guess she is now. Queen Deirdre. My game of the year, for the record, is Hitman 3. Came out in January. Great game. Love it. One of my favorite games of all time. It's just a really solid game. I have a lot of fun playing Hitman games. Don't know if they'd be interesting to watch stream, because a lot of it is me, you know, save scumming to get Silent Assassin and doing the challenges to get all the achievements. But I really do like Hitman 3.
Let's go and see.
I also really like that the DLC for Hitman 3 is just the other two games. I think that's a really cool thing. We've added some DLC. What is it? The other games. Oh, yeah, fair enough. So you have. Good on you, IO Interactive. I think Game of the Year includes, among other things, It Takes Two, I think, is on there. Psychonauts 2, Resident Evil 8. Couldn't tell you everything that's on there. Kill people with cupcakes. I think, well, unless you poison them. I was going to say, I think you can only knock them out. But yeah, that's the idea. Hitman 3 is just a great game. Didn't play the remakes, quite fond of the old ones. As far as the old ones go, they're very rough. Like, the first time you play them back in the day, they're fine. But to play them now, even Blood Money, which was chef's kiss beautiful, the mechanics and, like, fiddly bits are real rough. Whereas the newer trilogy is just, like, here's your definitive Hitman experience. The levels aren't... The game isn't as long as, like, some of the others, but they're just fucking so good in terms of level layout and the methods of murder. It's so much fun. Psychonauts 2. Yeah, you also watched Resident Evil 8, didn't you? I believe that's it. Like I said, I think It Takes Two is on the list. I need to get in there. That's the harbor office. I don't have my, my knot suit anymore, do I? I accidentally sold it. Old studded. I wish it would tell me, like, what is and isn't a knot outfit. Because otherwise I'm going to have to go in and kill everyone in Toleme here. Yes, I did. There you go. I guess we're in Toleme. It might not be a knot outfit. It might be the, Toleme war armor here. I don't know whose faction this is. It's not good at telling me. Hello. Forbidden Zone. Costume torso of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. Okay. Do you tell me... Oh, there it is. It's got the shield. Oh, so actually this one will work. The gray studded leather armor. Huh, I'll be damned. Hydrate. Ah, crap. I don't have... Oh, wait. Do I have water? Nope. It's empty. So, gotta hydrate. Brandy. Oh, there's a kick to that. Thanks, Penguin. Always appreciate it. Oh, God. Of all the times to not have water on me. The joke of the hydrate thing is I never actually have a drink, and I need to either drink booze or spray something that isn't fit for human consumption in my mouth. Yeah, of course they are a bit rough. Non-remakes are quite old, like late 90s. Yeah, yeah. I'd say the first, like, good Hitman game is, I mean, Contracts was alright, but Blood Money is just so clearly of the older Hitman games, Blood Money's clearly the best one. It's not even close, as far as I'm concerned. Where is this place? It's a 180 from here. Because I keep thinking it's that way. Is it this building? Because then I hop over there and it wants me to, like, sort of loop around. Ah, it's... Okay, it's right here. I'm an idiot. It's just this building. It's made of water, therefore it's water. I don't know if it is. It doesn't exactly have ingredients, but it is 45.2% alcohol by volume. Good God. That's not something I should drink a lot of. Women shouldn't drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of risk of birth defects. Good to know. Yeah, that's almost half. It's 90.4 proof. God. No wonder I fucking every time.
Good day.
It's almost 60% water.
How can I help you?
Starting to get cold out. Yeah, winter's coming, man. It is definitely getting chilly out there. It's almost 60% water. I don't know if the other 60% is water.
We're looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Nah, that's it. Seems like a Naut is a cool thing to be. You don't have any loyalty to land. You're part of a crew that, like, sails around on boats. You get wicked face tattoos. You land. You go to bars and party. You probably fuck tons of other Nauts on the boats. So, you know, that's pretty rad. Unionized for life, pretty much. It seems like a Naut's a sweet deal. World politics. Nah, mate, we're merchants. We got boats. That's our whole thing. Ah, religion. That's great and all. Boats. Ocean wagons. Ah, the finest of ocean wagons. Here they are. These are the ocean wagons I was hoping I'd find. Yes, I mean ocean wagons. I corrected myself. Aren't we 75% water? That percentage keeps changing. I've seen it as high as 80 and as low as 60. Haven't seen snow in a while. Whereabouts do you live, if you don't mind me asking? Where you haven't seen snow in a while? Because I see it every year. Here in Georgia, we already had first snow of the season. I haven't had my first snow yet over where I am, but there's usually... I can't think of a year it didn't snow in my life. Hello, you seem important. Never mind the fact that I just bumped into you.
Your Excellency, Captain Vasco, what fair wind brings you here?
About Alba.
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she better talk to
Here
her
in
captain.
Cali, it's only in the mountains. We just get rain in the valley. Yeah, I heard California doesn't get much snow. Sort of, the mountains. And, like, the very far north of California, near, like, Oregon, I heard they get snow pretty consistently. Ask about her father. Ask about her father. Chat, I'm thinking we ask about her father.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Tuleme. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me.
Also, what kind of a name is Kenochi Penguin if you don't see snow very often? That's a misnomer there, Kenochi.
After her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
Maybe it's unrelated.
If her father is actually here,
This
do you have
treason.
any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern, so maybe that's where you'll find him.
Alright. We have to look at the tavern at night, it seems. Ugh.
I must leave you.
But yeah, I'm on the, sort of... If you don't know where Virginia is, specifically, I'm on, the east coast of the United States, right about in the middle. So yeah, I usually see snow. I've met some people that have never seen the snow. I've met some people seen the snow. I've met some people who have never seen snow, and I've met people who have never seen the ocean. That's a weird one to me. People that are like, oh, I've never seen the ocean before. It's like, Jay, really? It's kind of big. How'd you miss it? It's like, I lived in Illinois my whole life. It's like, well, fair enough, I guess.
Hello.
I remember how I picked the name.
Master Lorenz?
I assume you like penguins to a degree.
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions.
Don't mind the hat and the shirt. It suggests I'm neither of those things for the organization I just claimed to be, but, you know. Therefore, they've never seen ocean wagons. But one would assume not, no. Although, they have seen lakes, so maybe they've seen lake wagons. What's their reaction seeing the ocean? Usually, it's pretty, I'm saying usually, like, it's an experience I've seen more than once. I know one guy who's seen the ocean for the first time in his life. He was pretty blown away by it, just how flat it was, because he comes from a very hilly area, or came from a very hilly area. He just saw the ocean, he's like, whoa, I can just see forever, it's all flat. And I'm like, yeah, right up there, that's like an hour walk, the boardwalk I'm pointing to. And he's like, no way, can we go? And I'm like, yeah, sure, there's french fries up there. Knots have a good thing going. Their whole shtick is that they've a guild or company that specializes in traveling seas and oceans and such, and they don't give a shit about politics and religion. Yeah, sounds like a great deal.
We're looking for a young Naut called Alba. We were told that you're her father.
Alba, what a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes.
What's wrong with Alba? Nice facial hair, by the way. It's the facial hair of choice for evil bastards. I'll do one better. I've met people who've never seen seas, as much less oceans. Wow, yeah. Normal, I've never met somebody who's like, I've never at least seen a lake, or like a pond, or a river, or something. I mean, seas. You don't get a lot of seas here in the middle of the U.S. It's really, you have the Great Lakes, which are fucking big, don't get me wrong, and that's about it, other than the oceans. Over in Europe, I imagine, you know, the Mediterranean is at least a little bit more common for the countries around it. You encounter that. Ask him if he's seen her, or ask him if he's seen her. What's with the double questions?
Have you seen her recently?
I don't know much about penguins until I got the name. I learned that there's a penguin called blue fairy penguins, and they're so cute and small. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Make her leave the convent to go to sea.
Don't you know Adeline Penguin are curious and badass? Well, there you go. Now you know there's an Adeline Penguin as well that apparently carries a shiv? Andrew Small. Well, yeah, there you go. That'll do it. Everyone knows the smallest animal is a penguin. Don't tell Kanochi about things like ants or kiwis. Penguin, smallest creature. Totally checks out.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Teleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Maybe she likes the sea.
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage?
Know more about your name than I do,
Can't believe it. But treason, how can it be denied?
Hey, I just picked something that sounded cool.
She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
My God.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Maybe I could learn how to be better sleuthing than just walking up to people and saying, tell me more about this sleuth.
That's certainly the case with this Johannes.
Freaking bee hummingbirds. Penguins are the smallest bird. Oh yeah, easy.
Do
Don't make up birds, Night Stalker. Penguin, smallest bird.
His last message was about a
What's a canary? Never heard of it.
Followed her near
Oh, they're the smallest, but I believe they're the smallest of the penguins. Ah, well, fair enough.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me.
Lake and River, not the same as seas and oceans. True. And if dude lived his whole life in a landlocked country, they might not have seen seas and oceans. Yeah. That checks out.
I'll leave you, sir.
Picked my nickname after favorite characters. Ah, yes. Been over that. I just chose my name because I was like, it sounds cool.
He must be talking about when Xavier. Shall we go there?
The Wen Xavier. Oh god, we need to go to Wen Xavier again? Ugh. What? This girl is giving me the runaround. This Alba or Clara or whatever the hell name she has. She is dead set on dodging me left and right. Can't say I appreciate it. To be fair, when I picked Token Lad, I was but a lad. I was like, God, 13. And that became my handle. And I would love to drop the lad, but literally every time I go to make an account on any website, just Token is taken. So it's always Token Lad. That said, no one uses twitch.tv/token. It's just an account that exists but is all but dead. I'd love to have that, though. I think that'd be great. I could be like, twitch.tv/token. That'd be delightful. Seems like it's all outside floor water to me. We've been over this. When it's outside, it's the ground. It's groundwater. For the love of God. I saw where that... Yeah, I saw where it was. It's up here. Came close to having my name being related to coffee.
Seems to me that it's our sleuth.
He doesn't see me. I don't know where I'm going. Circle around, I guess. Everything's floor water to you even when it's not. It's true. How'd these plants grow? Floor water. Dropping the lad. That's like dropping the 9. Well, it'd be like dropping the 279 at the back. Anyway, penguin will slap with the penguin species, even some that are twice as big as them. Damn! You're right, they don't fuck around. Haha! I've snuck into camp. Never mind the fact that I have a lamp on my belt. Where do I eavesdrop on this damn conversation? Oh, what the... Oh, he's over... Okay, he's on the move. Wait, where is he? I might be in the wrong part of camp at the moment. Because now he's over there. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, there we go.
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Dropping 3 whole digits.
If you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me water.
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
I don't care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk! Where is...
This is just evil me. He's got the same hair, got the hat.
From the Ordo Luminis.
Hey, who goes there? Who are you?
Hey, he's just
what
me.
Are you doing here?
He's got my hat and my beard. I gotta kill him out of principle.
I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
Let Petrus speak, ask him to interrupt his hunt, order him to release the prisoner. Petrus.
I see you
a doppelganger. Indeed.
As subtle as ever. Why politely ask when we can resort to torture? Hmm?
Only missionaries believe that these savages would help us without encouragement. But why are you concerned by my methods if you're looking for this young woman too?
I do not like the idea of leaving a trail of blood behind, Johannes. The case that sends us here far exceeds your petty mission. So you'd better leave.
I made a commitment to find this young woman and bring her back to her father. I will not give up so easily. I have been promised a substantial amount of money. And I
money.
Care about my reputation.
It's all about the money, bro.
Your reputation.
Just pay him.
Your order has already lost the support of the Cardinal Mother for interfering with the Nauts.
Oh, yeah, that order.
Involved in their business. You're putting nails in your own coffin, Johannes.
Huh. I didn't see it from that angle. Well, I'm going back to San Mateus. I leave you this savage. Have fun and happy hunting.
Well, he seemed jovial there at the end. Anyway,
Let's free this poor man.
you've got, like, just pick your foot up out of those chains, bro. You got, just kick him free, man. Come on, you can do it.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaigse. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me in Wenchavaye later on.
Oh, God, why are they fucking taking me all over the goddamn map? Can I warp from here? Ugh. Okay, it's not that far. This mission. A lot of travel in this mission. I was just looking to find a girl. Stomping all over the damn island. That queen's probably at the mission point being like, where the hell is this guy? I'm knee-deep in the grass here, fucking spying on people, following mysterious letters, defending the not secrets and all that. This is a road trip. We have to go everywhere. Yeah. Well, that man's dead. Huh. Alright then. I wish... Oh, there was a game. It's called, like, Jalopy, I think. That is essentially a road trip as a game. It was interesting. It was an Estonian game, I think? And, yeah, the point was that you and your uncle, friend, something like that, fixed up an old jalopy and just, like, hit the road, traveling along. You could, like... You stopped at gas stations to, like, buy supplies and food. You could smuggle booze and weapons across country lines. It was pretty fun. I would have played it on Xbox, but there's an achievement that's glitched that I don't know if it ever got patched. Let's go to White Rock and Moss Deep next. I don't have an ocean wagon big enough to get to Moss Deep.
I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions.
Maybe that achievement's patched. I might play Jalopy on Xbox if it has. It was a fun little experience.
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really
It would help if I knew how to spell jalopy.
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being...
Nope, still glitched.
I led her into the forest
It's completely unobtainable achievement.
Where she could hide. If you have one of your
Shame that.
notes, I'll show you where she is.
Same with Death Stranding, also not on Xbox. But yeah, Death Stranding at least, that one's weird though. It's a bit more than just, you know, fancy simulator for delivery or road trip. You're not wrong, but you're also kind of skimming on some important details, like the fact that Norman Reedus has a baby stapled to his stomach the entire time.
Do you offer services as a guide?
Sometimes I take Renaigse to a good fishing place. They give me beautiful objects in exchange. But
Sure,
right now we
as
have
long
to
as you're
be
happy
careful.
with it, I guess.
There have been accidents with the Tenlans. Did you want anything else?
That's it.
I must go. Goodbye.
Go to the cave the guide told you about. She better be here. If we get to the cave and there was like, alright, Steve, I'm at the cave, but you're not here, so I'm leaving this note. There's 3 other places I need to go. There's also 12 other guys following me. You'll have to interview them if you want the whole story.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Fuck, it's the others. Okay, alright. Round the forest we go. through this way. Over to the cave. This is the cave where we found the dead lovers. Like the guy who was fishing and the woman who was out gathering berries, I think. They were dead in the cave. Along with one of the religious guys in the sweet hats. Still hate those things with the poison. Might be, yeah. So 7-9, I know you're not, as much as you've been on about these Gen 4 remakes, I know for all of that, somehow you said you weren't going to end up playing them. Did you see the speedrun for those is down to 40 minutes because of all the bugs and glitches that are in the fucking game? You can literally beat the Gen 4 remakes in 40 minutes if you follow the speedrun guides. Yeah. Speedrun for it is 40 minutes with all the bugs. Last time I checked it was. It's true. Give it like another week and it turns out after you load the game you can just walk into the final room and be the champion. It's actually negative amount of time to beat the game, given another week here and speedrunners looking for it. That game is apparently held together with prayers and bubblegum. You can duplicate items, you can clip through walls, you can surf on land to bypass everything. It's wild. I assume Game Freak didn't make it. They sort of outsourced to another group. They just Game Freak and Nintendo helped publish it because they're working on Legends Arceus or whatever. The Gloomy Lair.
I have a good memory of this place.
Yeah, seems like the same cave. Canonically, Giratina is just twisting reality. Yep. But yeah, no, I assume patches are coming to fix it, but at present, it's about 40 minutes, the speedrun, last I checked, which was admittedly a couple days ago, so who knows? Could be 10 minutes now. Get the fuck out of the way, guys. Yeah, this is the same fucking cave. They haven't improved, I see. They've only just become more skeletons. I like Gen 4, that's when I introduced Shinx and Piplup. Shockingly, you approve of the penguin Pokemon, but Shinx? Really? I mean, it's cute, but kind of terrible in terms of battle. 40 minutes is impressive. I've heard one of the Mario games on N64 can be speedrun in 5 minutes. Yeah, using glitches. Glitchless, I have no idea. I assume it's, you know, hours. But, you know, glitched, it's about 40 minutes. There's also, like, 9 different methods for duplicating items in the game to make it even easier. You can, like, get infinite Master Balls, infinite, you can dupe Pokemon, for God's sakes, so if you want more than one of those. You can duplicate TMs and, Evolution Stones and important endgame items that you should only be able to get one of. Felt tricorner. Ah, no, you know what? I'll take the navigator coat just in case. You know, it's the not. Well, I'll take it all. Why not? For the not disguise. $5 minutes. I usually see 30 to 40 minute speedruns. It depends on the version and what they're trying to do. Arg might have also been exaggerating. I like Shinx's evolution line, they look cool. I wish they were better, though. Yeah, no, they look awesome, but they're not great. They really weren't great in Gen 4. The best move that fucking thing, Luxray, I think, got was Thunderfang, which is a terrible move. That was the best move it got, and, that's not good. They've gotten better over the years, but...
You will not get me. I will not go back to the convent.
Guns solve problems in-game.
Finish me. I still prefer to die.
From the footage I've seen, they exploit glitches that beat it in 5 minutes. Yeah.
That's wrong. She sincerely believes that we're chasing her on behalf
The new
of
penguin
her
Pokemon
father.
looks lame. The one with the ice cube on its head? Yeah, I hate that thing. It's fucking insane. Oh, gee, well, I'm only evil. What am I going to... I've already picked Execute. How'd I lose not reputation with that? Fear they would have been all about that. I was so happy to be part of the Knots. Finally sees that my father decided to start searching for me. Captain told me my father arrived on Tirfredi to find me. If he finds me, he'll bring me back to the convent. I'm certain they will kill me. How could I bear to be locked away, having known freedom? I was told the legates of the congregation are looking for me. My father must have asked for them help finding me. Fortunately, the captain offered to take me to San Mateus, where a boat will soon depart for the continent. I must go there. Nothing went as expected. I don't understand. There's no ship departing, and I caught a glimpse of my father at the tavern. But I won't let myself be captured. All I need to do is go to the inland and hide until my dad and the legate give up their pursuit. I've met a native, a guide, told me a cave where I should be left in peace. I'll wait there, hoping my father eventually forgets about me. Could have made it a cute penguin and add ice to its body when it evolved. Yeah, no, I hate that thing. I have it, because in Sword and Shield I got all the Pokemon, but God, what an awful, dumb Pokemon. Terrible mon. Hate it. Not exaggerating, top 10 record speedruns have it at less than 5 minutes. I assume it's like the Japanese version, and it's super glitched. Probably the N64 version as well. Because, Japanese version of the game usually is the newer, or, sorry, older. It was made first before it got ported over to the US. And as a result, they have time to catch bugs and patch them out when they release them in the US on older games like that. So bugs that exist in the Japanese version ultimately do not exist in any other version, purely because it was the first version. For the record, my favorite we know my favorite Pokemon, there's a fucking emote of him in the chat, Makohita. From Gen 4, though, my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. I like Drapion quite a bit. I think he's pretty cool looking. I liked that Roselia got a cool evolution. I thought that was pretty cool. Japanese version, the scroll text is second faster, and the second adds speedruns. Ah, well. I always love finding out about that. Like, for Deus Ex Human Revolution, when I was getting the achievements in that, whenever I, like, grind for achievements in a game, I like to have speedruns of the game on. They're good, good to watch, good to listen to. And sometimes you can find a tip that makes the game easier for you, ultimately. It's a nice little system you have. The French version of the game is the version to play if you're going to speedrun Deus Ex Human Revolution. Because the French version is a little bit faster with the delivery of dialogue than any other version of the game. It's weird, but it's true. Apparently, if you're going to speedrun Deus Ex Human Revolution, it's all about the French version, baby. Je suis Adam Jensen. N64 version might have been Japanese version, but yeah, N64 Mario can be beat in less than 5 minutes if you exploit glitches to the maximum. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 actually is probably the biggest help I ever got, because one of the achievements is beating it on like the insane difficulty, which gets pretty difficult towards the end of the game when the enemies are like a lot and everyone has guns. It's not just melee anymore. Yeah, turns out there's a speedrunning method that lets you like move at twice the frame rate, so you can just run past everything that exists on every version of the game. Even like PlayStation 2 to now on Xbox Series X, it exists, this stupid glitch. They've never bothered to fix it because it's tied to like the reload animation of a gun, so they can't fix it, I think was the official explanation. But yeah, it really helped. It was good fun.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Killed the woman.
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, Her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So...
Good news is she's dead, though.
The culprit is Reuben.
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he
Never
is a
trust a man named after a
I cannot
sandwich.
condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions.
Discretion.
Anything else?
Definitely me. I'm very discreet. I definitely don't just walk up to people and go, "What can you tell me about government secrets?" Never done that before. Anyway, boys, do you think your captain's a criminal? Let's start with you, Squeaky.
Captain,
Good day, Jonas.
what can I do for you?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
Was this the guy I ignored way back on, like, the fucking island? Because he mentioned he's a cabin boy, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
I'm afraid I need to be going.
We didn't get the cabin boy. I skipped that quest. I deliberately was like, I'm not doing that. And yet, here's a cabin boy. Was it? What's that about?
Good day. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours, Captain.
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance, as if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems... troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet
I do
later.
like Gen 4
Farewell,
Pokemon,
then.
though. It's, in my opinion, the last good one. And my favorite thing is how everyone agrees with that sentiment. They hear me go, Gen 4 was the last good Pokemon gen. They were all subpar after that. And they're like, yes, correct. Finally someone said it, and no one ever argues with it.
Hello, you need something?
What do you think about Captain Reuben?
I know what it's gonna sound like, but I liked it better when you were captain.
Oh, no.
Heartfelt. But tell me why.
He's a good captain.
5 is okay.
But he
I heard Black and White 2. What about Ham Ham Heartbreak? Never played it. Black and White 2, from what I played, wasn't bad. Black and White was... Ugh. Christ. Between not being able to do anything without NPCs talking to me for half an hour, the entire plot being nonsensical bullshit, and being one of the worst characters in all of Pokemon, all the new Pokemon evolving at like level 800 to get to their final form, and every character having the same goddamn 6 Pokemon when you went to fight them, I couldn't stand Gen 5. It was such a chore to play. Black and White 2, from what I played, I haven't played much, because it was a Nuzlocke that I ultimately failed 3 times and I gave up on it. But, from what I played, it did fix a lot of my issues. However, Black and White Original was just so tedious. I only played Black and White 2. Ah. Was it only 3 failures? Yeah, I tried with each starter once.
You afraid he might do something stupid?
Perhaps.
I might retry it one day if somebody asked me to, but, you know.
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
I definitely, I mean, by the end there of that third one, I was hanging on with, like, deer. I had, like, one Pokemon that I was trying to train, and it died in the middle of training, and I was like, well, them's the breaks. Really? Oh, yeah. No, Are you saying really I'd retry Black and White 2? Yeah, if someone asked, I'd retry Black and White 2. I put it on the wheel. Like I said, I was enjoying the game. It was the fact that it was a Nuzlocke that killed the fucking run for me. And obviously pissed me off a bit because, you know, you lose in that. It's a all-lose situation with the old Nuzlocke. But, you know, just for the hell of it, I'd replay Black and White 2. Try again. Oh, hello.
Hello, my darlings.
X and Y.
It's rare to see the upper crust in here.
It wasn't terrible. I wouldn't say Pokemon got really, like...
You and yours want
Yeah, Black and White was awful. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon were pretty rough, too.
I'm sorry, but I'm not
What I played of Black and White 2 wasn't bad, and X and Y wasn't bad either, but it wasn't... It definitely wasn't up to the standards that the first 4 generations set.
I was told that Captain
I had a cat in the box. I did. I didn't feel like grinding it up in levels, though. If I do a Nuzlocke again, I'll probably do that thing that some people do where they hack in a bunch of rare candies so that I can skip grinding, because that's just tedious. I can bribe her or offer her to become a courtesan. Isn't that a fancy word for prostitute? Why would she be into that? Hell, maybe she's, you know, kinky. What do I know? But that seems like a weird way to convince her to do something. How'd you like to get pimped? But, yeah, I might hack in rare candies and, like, give myself a level cap so I can't be stronger than the gym, and then try it with, like, a team that way so that I'm not just grinding up Pokemon. And then if Pokemon die, I don't need to just re-grind all of the damn time that way, so... You know, that would make it better. But that would probably be the only way I'd do a Nuzlocke again.
Of scenery and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment.
Become a courtesan.
Oh, it's a better
But don't
prostitute.
you need connections to
Excuse me.
I'm the legate of the congregation and the governor's cousin. So?
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
How would you like to go from being a whore in a bar to a well-dressed lady of the evening? Eh? In, like, church orgies, because they have those. Yes, no, courtesan's a bit more fancy than your average run-of-the-mill prostitute. Ah, fair enough, I guess. Ruben's relationship with the other Knots and recent behavior. Ask her if he told her any of his plans. Well, all of these, I imagine.
Did Ruben tell you about his relationship with his
I suggest Blue Dragon Giro spin-offs and Black and White 2 Nuzlocke. Again, if I do a Nuzlocke, I'm going to hack in rare candies so that I'm having to skip the grind. I'm not going to give myself level 100 immediately, but, you know. If the gym leader's best Pokemon is level 20, I'll make all my Pokemon level 20. Alright, I'll keep it on even playing field. That'll make it more fun because we're not here to see grind. We're here to see battles and love and loss of the Pokemon. And that way, again, if I lose one, I can just get another one out of the box and I don't have to grind it up. I've got all these rare candies.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes. He's become impatient and anxious. He's become suspicious, too.
Okay. Thought you'd follow up on that, but I guess not.
Did he tell you about his plans?
Replacement cats.
Like everyone
Exactly.
else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich.
I like the
And that he would
expression,
marry
build
me.
castles in the air. Makes me think of Miyazaki
They all
films.
say that.
Which I found out he directed, or at least worked on, one of the Lupin the Third movies. It's like, oh shit, I gotta watch that. I love Lupin the Third.
This man is a complete traitor. We should follow him after dark.
This side mission is going on for quite a bit here. We're still doing this mission. I thought it'd be like a nice quick little side mission, then I'll go do the main story. This is like taking over the stream. Don't get me wrong, I'm somewhat into it, but at the same time, where did this mission come from? Son of a bitch, you couldn't put some planks down? God damn it. Plot missing in action. No, we know where it is. It just, the plot was like, you need to wait for... Excuse me, you need to wait for the new queen to go up and meet with God, and then she'll take you to meet God. It's like, alright, well, I'll go do a side mission or two. That'll, you know, fluff the stream out a bit, give me something to do and talk about. This mission's been going on for ages. Again, not a complaint, but still.
See everything from here.
Sit and wait. Huh! We're sneaky. They'll never see us. Don't blow my cover. Side mission have a tendency to sneak up on you and take over the stream. Yeah, I guess. You don't see me. I'm sneaky. I'm not too far from my target. I can see them. But the problem is there's also nowhere to hide. You don't see me. Yeah, that's right. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, you... God, you blew it. You don't see me. Okay, alright. Let's talk about Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak. Cool, here's what I know about it. One of the characters is named Hamtaro. That's it. Might be a platformer. Who can say? I think it was originally for the Game Boy Color or the Game Boy Advance. One of those. That's about it. You've reached the limit of my knowledge of Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak. Great talk there, 7-9. That's advanced knowledge. What, I think it's a platformer and it might have been on a handheld console? Yo, same's true with goddamn Doom Eternal. Alright? Stars a guy named Doomslayer, might have been on the Game Boy Advance, and it might be a platformer. I'm going out for another night jog, you know, as I do. God, remember when we were here spying on the rocks? Well, now they're going to the rocks. Wait a minute.
Here he is, red-handed. The sellout. Shall we
Damn, the S word. Well, let's wait and see what he put in the box. Let's get this evidence, shall we?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now,
okay.
Let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
These are just dick pics. What the hell?
Nobody should know that we've...
Wait a minute, I recognize that dick. It's a man on the north side of the island. I played baseball with him. We should go talk to him and see what he knows. Okay. Nope, can't help you. I'm too busy on this fucking side quest. Then it's the main quest, goddammit. Been doing this side quest for like 40 minutes. And not for, you know, twiddling my thumbs or anything. I'm following the quest pretty consistently. Don't you fucking shovel dirt on me. Following the quest pretty consistently here, and the game's just... Here's 9 more things to do. Alright, we're back. Guess you'll never guess what happened.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box, even though he knows you know about it.
That is bold, now that you mention it.
Come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
Witness a secret meeting. Boy, you know, we could have skipped coming back to her if we had just invented, you know, radios or something by this point in history. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Any of you guys seen, this sounds like it'll be up 7-9's alley because it doesn't make any sense, but trust me, it's real. You seen any of the trailers for that new game called Lies of P? It's a gritty Pinocchio reboot, wherein you're playing as, like, Pinocchio, but with, like, a sword in Victorian England where everything's robots and come to life and trying to kill you. And I'm not making this up. You only know the games I played. Fair, fair. But yeah, Lies of P is a gritty Pinocchio reboot that takes place in Victorian England where everything's murdering you and there's robots and shit. It's... yeah, it's wild. Favorite streamer. Weird that you put that in my chat and not, like, whatever streamer you meant to send that to, but, you know. I'll pretend it's for me, thank you.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect.
Never heard of it. I really want to play it.
Witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly
It
what
looks cool.
costs to make fun of us.
I don't think he's making fun of you, per se. That's my job. He's actually, like, stealing your secrets and selling them. Making fun of you is putting it lightly.
Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
Oh, shit. We're just going. All right. I'm with you, Admiral. Ha-ha!
Poison on my blade.
I think I'm fighting Ruben here. Well, was fighting Ruben. Maybe. Lies. L-I-E-S. As in fibs. Lies of P. It looks like a cool game, and then you find out it's a Pinocchio game, and it's like... it's such a fucking, like, wait, what? Moment.
Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away.
Yes, correct,
I
Arg.
couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow.
She's gonna be dead, and then I'm gonna have to find out who killed her, and it's gonna be like, haha, you fool! That guy you let go in the beginning! Turns out he was actually leader of the alchemists the entire time. It's like, oh, forget you.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere.
Good thing I'm not evil, otherwise I'd sell them. Just saying. Although Vasco probably wouldn't approve. Oh, I forgot something. Whoops. Ah, over here. Hello, sir.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
Well, at least he was selling them out for, like, you know, a lot of money. It'd be really rude if it was just, like, $1. Oh yeah, you want our deepest secrets for 1 gold coin? Hell yeah, here you go. Honestly, if I was the guy paying him, I'm not sure I would trust the authenticity of these secrets. Turns out they're powered by watermelons! Yeah, I don't believe you. I only paid you 1 gold for this, and... yeah, no, the big reveal that it's secretly watermelons is definitely worth 1 gold, but at the end of the day, I'm unimpressed. Alright, one last chat. Admiral.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Oh, as if you don't know.
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth.
There you go.
fortune.
Good to know.
Thank you for bringing
Boosts
me
the
over.
ego.
We owe you a lot, de Sardet. I will not forget it, nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I need to be going.
Holy crap.
Until we meet again.
That mission took like 30 minutes. Really thought it would just be like a quick in and out sort of mission. Alright, let's go meet up with her. That Rick and Morty meme where they're like, just, you know, 10 minutes in and out. Quick trip. And then it cuts to them like beat up and exhausted crying in the car. That was me. IRL. Ah, quick mission. It'll be fine. Oh, right. We're not quite there yet. 40 minutes later, I'm uncovering my third conspiracy, and it's like, oh my fucking Jesus Christ. How are we still going? I need to head up that way. Okay. I assume it's up this way. This seems like a holy path, right? Yeah? Well, alright. Not that way. That's a wall. This is definitely not the right way. I thought that gate opened. It does not. Alright. Try that again. Go meet with the queen, who definitely wants to kill people. But hey, guess what? She likes me? Because she was like, I'm gonna murder all your friends. Give me that crown. And I was like, yeah, sure. She's like, you know what? You're alright. I won't murder you. It's like, huh, appreciate it. Thanks. Killed an innocent lady. It boosted your ego, twirls mustache. Well, I mean, didn't so much boost my ego as, you know, I hadn't killed anything in a while, and, you know, she gave me the runaround, so she had it coming. Top of the mountain. Alright. She was wasting my time, dodging me. Turns out she wasn't even responsible for treachery, so... 5 bullets? Oh, man. You're fucking... Who are you stealing these bullets from, champ? Alright. Well, this seems, holy.
There you are, Garance.
Yeah, it's been a while. Hi.
Good. Enon Mil Frichtemann has filled my heart with strength.
Well, that's good.
As I expected. He warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island.
Oh.
But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back.
Right-hand path,
They
don't
say
turn
those
back.
who turn back
Checking
away
lives
from the
PM from what I can
guardians of the
find. It's most
sanctuary.
likely 2023. Oh, I was hoping next year. But, you know, it is what it is. It looks really cool. I really want to play it. I hope it comes to Xbox and it's not, you know, a PlayStation exclusive. Because I'd love to get all the achievements in it. I'll still play it if it's a PlayStation exclusive. Because my fiance does have a PS5 in the house. But, you know, I'd really like it to be on Xbox. Sticking to the right, so not that way. Would she lie to me? Oh, wait, shit. Okay, no, I came through there, unless she meant for me to go that way to begin with. But that's just a camp. We're fine, we're fine. Would she have lied to me? No, I don't think she would have. She seems earnest, right? Don't turn back, stick to the right. That way does look cool, though. She was probably just giving me directions, but, in my mind, it's like a trial or something, like a test. Based on the trailer, it does look really cool, really good. I don't think it's going to be a PS5 exclusive. It has a store on the Steam page. Ah, well. That definitely suggests it's not a Sony exclusive. Reminds me of Monster Hunter. Oh. It was Steam and Sony exclusive. Hopefully not. Like I said, I'd love for it to be on Xbox. Get all the achievements in it. That'd be nice. Be a good time. Hey, I made it here. Do we... Okay, well... Sure. Ooh. Those are branches, right? And not antlers? I'm not about to come face to face with Shadow of the Colossus over here. It is a big tree, though, regardless. That's a big-ass tree. I can see why this is kind of epic. Boss fight. Yeah, maybe. Nah, what's with the knife? Oh, we have to, like, cut our... Maybe take the glove off? No? Okay, well. I would have taken the glove off, but that's just me. Because now otherwise... I was going to say, now the glove's ruined, but... We got a good look at the glove and no, it was not.
And so the child that was taken has returned. The flesh of my earth.
Again, Petrus,
You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children.
I try. Ask the tree to fix the hair. That's a lengthy name. Can I call you Steve? It's equally as official and respected, but it's less syllables. Steve.
I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land.
Yeah.
Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and
Tree doesn't need to touch his cakes. It was Enrique who had the cake, for the record. He does look a bit like Enrique, though. I'll give you that.
and with them heal themselves. If they only wanted truly, they could be told by my children. Learn to give back in return. Learn to heal. But for that, I must survive.
Okay.
I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form,
What do you mean?
fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands. He spreads it today in my sap.
What?
To save his own life, he stole my strength.
Who?
And that strength has driven him mad. Because it is not made to be taken.
Hey, who?
He draws each day a little more from me.
You talking about my cousin?
Threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Give us a name.
The one you call Constantine.
That's a shame.
You must stop him. Or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation.
That's Vasco. He's cool. Don't worry.
My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers.
Maybe tell them not to?
You will be their
That looked threatening. Hi. We should go. Yep, that's our cue to book it. They got laser beams? I'm not equipped to deal with that. Whoo! Let's go! So now we hug the left. Or we just slide down this hill. Got it. Cool. Hey, tree, don't attack me. Well, the tree wasn't. He said his child was. Or children.
I saw a Renaig fleeing the sanctuary. The Monesenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Mil Frichtiman cannot have been pleased about it.
Yeah, he wasn't thrilled.
Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Which would make sense why the Knots don't get it, because they just sail around and don't do anything.
If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichtiman is often difficult to understand. Ask a Donegad.
If not panacea, then what, damn it!
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes, but I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done.
So I need to kill my cousin to save the world. You entered the shrine and spoke to Steve, to his friends. Steve was a chatty bastard. Well, I'll make camp, why not? Inform Constantine about the sanctuary. I don't think you have to kill your cousin. It sounds like I either kill my cousin or convince him to, you know, go home to Serene and leave a better life. Or I say, fuck that and kill the natives. Which, I mean, neither of those is 100% evil, because it sounds like if I deal with my cousin, I get a cure for a disease. You know? Like, yeah, I've betrayed him, and probably the Merchants Guild is going to be a bit pissed with me. Definitely his dad. But I have a cure for the Malachor, which is ultimately good. Or I side with the natives, the people of Serene, and, well, the Knots live fine, but everyone else dies. The San Mathis and Hikmet, they kick the bucket. Full of this Malachor. But I'm fine, and the Knots are fine, it sounds like. So, yeah, and also, one could argue it's their comeuppance for, you know, treating the land the way they did to begin with, so... There's no 100% evil choice here. I think it'd be more evil to let the Malachor continue to exist. Which would mean joining the natives, which would be awkward because they don't like me. But their new queen is tight with me, so maybe they'll let it pass, you know? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Governor's Palace. With merchants, it's going to be win some, lose some deal. On the one hand, you're killing their prince. Not good. On the other hand, you've cured the Malachor. Yeah, that's my logic. I see my cousin as a necessary sacrifice, possibly.
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome.
Kill them all!
Let me introduce you
the
to
visitors,
the
I mean.
of Tleme and the Coin Guard. Quite brazen, isn't it?
Ah, yes.
That they would send us an emissary after having tried to assassinate me.
Yeah.
The commander must have a solid reason.
That's what I hope. Your Excellencies, we're listening.
San Mateus has been sustaining attacks of unprecedented violence.
That sounds fun.
They can only be the works of the demons worshipped by the islanders.
Really?
Really? Demons, you say?
To send her some troops, as well as your cousin.
We have the same problem. Our men are becoming exhausted, fighting off endless attacks.
Hmm.
We were hoping that, despite our differences, you would
that's ballsy.
How neatly summarized. Our past differences.
I can't kill my cousin. He's too much fun.
And
My dear allies and neighbors.
However,
the
size of our
stank.
alliance was greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
I just love the cousin.
We cannot
What a
remain
fun
deaf to the
character
call
this
of
cousin
our
is.
allies.
I love him.
I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Yeah, ride or die for this cousin.
Thank you for receiving and hearing us.
Love Constantine. He's so glib and delightful. So much fun listening to him. Kudos to the voice actor who's really selling the performance. Demons are attacking. Really? Demons? Interesting. Well, we simply must do something about that. And what of you, guy who tried to betray us? We were hoping our past differences could be put aside and you'd helped us. Ah, yes, our past differences. Yes, what a neat way of putting it. God, what a great guy.
Constantine, my dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
Ride or die for you, buddy. Let's burn this island to the ground, you and me. I don't care.
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island.
Killing him would solve a lot, but he's charming. Guess he's living.
How marvelous. Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I'm in tight with the new queen.
The natives' elections and earned the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Deirdre, the queen of the village of Vedluk. She's quite the radical warrior, but she's a
Seemed like a funny idea at the
I'm
time.
certain that you have made the right choice.
And
then what did you do?
If I was gonna side with you, maybe it wasn't a great choice.
It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most...
Yeah, fuck the tree. Burn it to the ground. Malachor, ravage all of civilization. Ride or die with the cousin.
Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree.
Yeah?
As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor...
Love this guy.
Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor.
Not you and I
By
personally.
exploiting the earth
That
so
would be
much,
crazy.
We have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Sure, why not? Yeah, or wait, even if it doesn't cure the Malachor, we still get some panacea. You gotta have panacea. Get some syrup on that stack of panacea, if you know what I mean. As in overseas stuff, talking political party, and certain people. Well, I mean, maybe. But hey, he seems amicable to this whole thing. I don't understand why he's a threat to our livelihood. He seems like he's willing to listen and maybe help. Reveal everything it said to... Oh yeah, it's full honesty.
Yes.
I'm not hiding anything from him.
Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
There you go.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you.
Yeah!
Is there anything you would like
They
to
should be. That's it, though.
I must take my leave.
Must be his cake. Yeah.
And come back
Sart
soon.
seems to handle this stuff just fine without Constantine's help. Nah, but he's great. Love that guy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I wish I was playing as him. He's way more entertaining than Desarde. Desarde is a very blank slate of a character, which I kind of get for, you know, as the player I'm controlling, but I've seen players you control that you can, you know, customize, like Desart, who have more personality than Desart here. Desart is very much just, his lines are literally, when you're talking to people, what can you tell me about blank? Save state. I mean, sure. Don't know why I wouldn't. There you go. But yeah, no, if it comes down to who I'm siding with, ride or die with Constantine here. We'll either curse this world together or we'll go to the grave together. He's a fucking cool dude. But yeah, Constantine's brimming with personality. He's a delight in this game. Easily the highlight. Petrus is fun. I like Vasco. I like the factions. They're all somewhat interesting. But the monster design is really cool as well. Far and away, though, the best thing is Constantine. He's a treasure. San Mateus. Alright. What have we to do in San Mateus? Other than buy some bullets. Yo, by rights, I think you should have 6. Won't be mad, though. Hey, 5. You know what? Hasn't gone down. Good stuff. Good stuff. Also, I can't get a better helmet because, I mean, have you seen my hat? It's rad. Machat. Alrighty then. It's no white cowboy. Well, I can't get a white cowboy hat, as far as I know. Maybe if I'm good enough friends with the religious people, they'll give me a white cowboy hat, but at the moment, they're not forking one over. I got the gist of what the tree was saying, though. I don't think he was suggesting that my cousin was, like, a threat to the world or anything, like, directly. I think what he was saying was that the ritual that was conducted, and thus connected him to the island or whatever, while my cousin is feeling better, it's because he's stealing life force from the tree, which I would think means the tree wants to make a cure for this thing smart, quick, you know, let's hurry it up so he's not, you know, needing to steal your energy to make a fucking cure. But no, he's like, kill your cousin so he's not stealing my life force by proxy. And, yeah, you'll get a cure. Which sounds selfish to me, which is why I'm not going to side with the giant talking tree. Who's the real monster, huh? Yeah, not me. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't know he's stealing the energy. I don't think Desard put that together, so he didn't tell him, so it doesn't sound like the cousin knows either. I think the tree was trying to convey that, but Desard's a bit thick, so that didn't occur to him. Just undo the binding ritual. It shouldn't be that hard. I wish it were that easy, but before we could really say more, a giant monster showed up and shot laser beams at us. Don't you hate when that happens?
Seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed.
Based on your pace with the main story, you'll finish this game in 1 or 2 more streams, to be honest. Most likely next stream if you focus on the main story. Unless they give me another wait 48 hours to do something, I probably will focus main story.
Some people. So
Pretty much, Night Stalker.
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the
Sick 2006 meme.
Cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
We're fighting beasts. I thought we were fighting islanders, which was going to be awkward because the queen likes me, and it's like, why do you defend them? You knew we would attack them. And it's like, well, boy, when you put it that way.
We will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Well, yeah, you're not going to help us out here. But if we're fighting beasts, we're probably fine. Besides, beasts are the more interesting enemy. Every game I've played, I could build a house out of the games I've played where I fought humans. They aren't interesting to me. The bear kind of bat-like things, those are a bit more interesting, but they're not really that interesting because there's so many of them, and you know, I've seen bears and malformed bats before. The tree monsters that keep like bursting out of the brush and, you know, boss fights, chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. They're unique. I love those guys. Like I said, they're a bit Bloodborne-esque in their design, but slightly less horrific and more based in nature, so they get credit. Maybe your cousin will become the new tree. By the looks of it, it can move around the land and be a better tree god. Hey, you know what? Sure. I'd love him to retain his personality, though. Because, again, highlight of the game is his personality. He's a treasure that must be protected. I was so ready for them to be like, your cousin's evil and, like, has no respect for the natives, but that's not it at all. So, bravo to the writing team on that front. I love the cousin. I don't want to see anything bad happen to him. I'll fucking burn this whole island to the ground if it means saving the cousin. You got me invested. Good job. You did good with that one. Which, if I were playing as Constantine, that wouldn't happen. I would be playing him, so obviously I wouldn't be, you know, ride or die. We need to protect this man while he sits around making judgment calls. So I guess some sacrifices needed to be made. But still, you know. They could have made Desart have some semblance of personality. Give me... do what, like, Dragon Age likes to do, and let me respond to dialogue in, like, sassy ways, or, like, Mass Effect, where it's Paragon and Renegade, you know? Give me a choice in how I respond to people. That helps build a character. Lets me, you know, relate to them more. Right now, he's just kind of a blank slate.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
The tree and the natives really like to talk in circles. The tree could have just been like, yo, your cousin, the one you call Constantine, is stealing my life force. Get him to knock that shit off.
We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men.
I could be like, can I do it without killing him? And then we'd be on that path.
Another night. Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts attack again.
Beasts.
Or we could wait together until nightfall.
Oh, well, yeah.
Alright.
I've got a gun, and I've got my boys Petrus and Vasco, alright? We're not gonna get more ready than this. Hello, boys. Bang.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Smoky black rock monsters, I want to say? Dirt monsters? Ow, okay, alright. They can hit hard once my armor's gone, it turns out. Which I know is kind of the core point of the combat, but still. Been a while since my armor's been drained like that. Alright! We did good, boys. Right? We did good? Oh, fuck. Alright, round 2. Let's go. Dios mío. Get them stuck in the fences. Why did we build this gap in the fence for them to just come on through? Why didn't we just close that gap? Oh god, okay, die. Better now, ish, kinda. How did he knock me down? I'm like a mile away from him. Shoot that thing. God almighty, that thing sucked. More waves. Oh, come on! Drink the potion. Heal up. Yeah, we're healed. I'm aware. Thanks, Vasco. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Bosco's down. It's the first time that's happened. This is a rough combat. I'm hoping it's just the 3 waves. Okay, need help. Whoa, back up. Okay, alright. We good? Alright. Woo!
Bravo, soldiers. We have resisted.
Yeah.
Thank you, Excellency. I do not know what would have happened had you not helped us.
That's
My
fair.
corpse and I owe you a hearty drink.
Yeah, advice. Take those corpses and, like, build a wall so that they can't come through. Just a thought there, champ.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter. If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly...
I'm inclined to believe him. That was a rough combat.
Attacks are always this violent. Even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since.
Okay, so they're dead.
I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
You did.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Oh, that sounds
Thank you,
pleasant.
officer. I will do everything in
The
my
Woods
power.
of Lightning, you say?
Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
Yeah, rough stuff. Fair enough that they needed help. Still, good idea.
We aren't far from Vedlug. I hope it's just a coincidence.
Close the gate.
Kendra might be involved. It would not surprise me in the least.
Yeah, if I was gonna side with my cousin, maybe I should have put fucking Ulden in charge. Just a thought. Yeah, well. It seemed hilarious at the time to put the angry woman in charge. When have angry women in charge of things ever resulted in some sort of miscommunication or screw-up? How are you for health potions? Because, let me tell you, I could use a few. Major health potions. That sounds great. I'll take all 9, champ. So now it's on... How do I... No. How do I... Tactical pause. I forget how I map things. It's not X. Might be Y. It's not Y. How do I map things? It's not the sticks. It's not left trigger. Potions? Major health. Ah, bind to... Let's just make it you. Alright, there we go. Nearing the 3-hour mark. Yeah, I know. I was probably going to have a chat with... I thought we were going to go have a chat with Daedra. I'll poke in on the Scouts of San Mathis here, and then... looks like it's up that way. And then probably call it there. The Blacklands. See you all again on Thursday. You know the drill at this point. Aha! This is an easy fight. Why couldn't you lot have invaded? Would have been much easier, although the poison does really solid damage that I'd prefer not to deal with. Did I level up by chance? I did not. Damn. Ugh. I'm very close, though. Very close. Then I get the even better sword, the like, legendary bastard sword of the unnamed king or something like that. Good stuff.
If we want to follow the tracks of those soldiers, my child, I think we should go to the northeast.
Yeah, I'm doing that, Petrus. What are you on about? God damn, Petrus. Well, this is promising. Well, that was a fight. So where are these, Ah, they're up here. Gonna say, where are these soldier boys? Well, not here. Hopefully not here, otherwise they are super dead. There we go. Hey! The monster's nightmare. Kill 600 monsters. Alright. I do want to run through the achievements that I missed, at least to look at them when I'm done with the game. Because it's not a bad game. I'm never going to get the DLC, but yeah, I might have completed it at some point in my life.
We don't do something about it.
Oh, he's wounded. I've got healing potions. Yeah.
What happened?
Part of me wanted to kill him, but I needed the information.
Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail, and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there, the ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there.
Ooh.
A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it.
Sounds like a boss.
It must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry. We'll take care of it now.
We took some notes, and we drew a map as we progressed.
Probably would have found the map if I just put him out of his misery.
Everything is in that chest over there.
Or gotten the key, I guess.
Here. Take the key.
Why not just have me heal him? It's like, oh, you found the key to the chest. A map! We should follow it. Investigating the beast tracks led to the area surrounded Verlug. The heretics, or heretics, depending on who you ask, who live here must have sent them to attack us. We were wrong. The beast did not come from this village. We found more tracks much further, going towards the heart of the island. The trail leads further into the east, where there are more creatures, and we can hear loud cries. This must be the source of the attacks. We saw a gigantic creature. It is calling the other beasts and sending them towards us. It's a genuine demon. We will attempt to neutralize it. Wow, he fucking booked it. I was about to have a word with him about it, and he is just gone. Alright, fair enough. Well, that is going to be it for me today. When we return, sounds like a boss fight, a big old giant beast. One that they're building up that commands other creatures. That's going to be a hell of a thing. So, we will be back on Thursday for that. Possibly the finale. I'd like it to be the finale, but, yeah. I understand if it might not be. Spin the wheel after that. See what hot new game we play. But until then, thank you everyone who tuned in to watch. Love you all. If you're watching on YouTube, by all means, love you as well. Maybe not as much as those on Twitch, but hey, you know, you could fix that guy on YouTube. Love you all. Be good people. Talk to later, Shroom Negotiators. Have a good week until I see you then. Ham Heartbreak. Maybe. We'll see.